Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Champions of Krynn at maximum difficulty. Last time we left off, we created the party and we have no Cleric of Neutrality, I think. Because I have Lorelei here, which is a white mage, and I have Kirian, who's a red mage. So let's go ahead and begin adventuring. Now we are here in the outpost. Our job is to investigate Throtl. So the first thing I want to go is to head to the commandant and see a nice cutscene. I have no more specific information. I have every confidence in you. Remember? Oh, it's okay. It's when I come back. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Never mind. What's going to happen happens in a few moments. Now, what I do have is Sir Calador. You will have to equip plate mail, shield, and longsword. That's because as a knight, he comes equipped with a plate mail, a shield, and a longsword. Now, there is a Solamnic plate mail, which is not magical, which is the equivalent of a +2 or a +3. I don't remember, honestly. And it allows you to wear a ring of protection for maximum armor class. Now, what we need to do is purchase stuff for the other party members. Now we have a ring mail, a leather armor, and some other things like a longsword. So we're going to begin with a ring mail. There is no reason to be cheap. A shield, a longsword, and we're gonna go, yeah, sure, with a short bow and some arrows. Short bow, not enough money. Okay, well, fine, Tabitha. You will be going with just this stuff for now. You have 3 armor class. Kerrigan, you are a dwarf and a fighter. So you will have a ring mail, a shield, and a long sword, even though you should probably use an axe, being a dwarf. Yeah, we don't have the money. We're gonna pull our stuff and we're gonna do this. View items, ready, ready, ready. Okay, so how much do we have? 81 steel. So let's purchase. You are Lorelei. You are a mage, cleric, fighter, white mage. Okay, but you're an elf, so you can have the best stuff. The best stuff is going to be a longsword, a shield, and we're gonna have to give you a short bow with some arrows. But first, let's make sure everybody has at least something. Kirian, you are going to be purchasing a ring mail, a shield, and a longsword. There you go. Remember, guys, we are playing on the maximum difficulty, so it does not make any sense. You're a cleric ranger, so you can still use a longsword. Besides, there is no reason not to use a longsword. Okay, so we have some stuff left here. So everybody is now equipped, but we still need to purchase some stuff. You will be purchasing a short bow with some arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we have not much in the way of money. So let's join this arrow, ready the arrows. We could equip the arrows and the short bow, but let's just not do that. And Kirian, you are a fighter mage thief. Most likely you want to hang out in the back, but you're a cleric, so buy the short bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We now have 1 steel, which we can share between our party members. Tee. And now there you go. Now we are equipped. Now we're still missing a bow, but we are ready to go. Now we need to rest and memorize some spells. Now magic, memorize. So Lorelei, you have a special. You can take the special, no problem. Now as a cleric, you have a bless, which you can take. We can take a protection from evil eventually if we want to really buff our party members, but I think Cure Light Wounds is where it's at. Now, Enlarge Magic is not good enough at this point of the game, so we're gonna go with Sleep. Sleep is gonna be like your main spell in this game. Kirian, you will memorize Sleep. There is no other thing but Sleep here. Yes. And Edini, you're gonna memorize a Silence, and you're gonna memorize a Bless and a couple of Cure Light Wounds. That's everything you need. There you go, we're gonna memorize everything. Now the party is not extremely diverse, but remember we're playing on the maximum difficulty, so you know it does not really pay to we're gonna save on B. No. Exit. We're gonna leave and we're gonna move 1 square. Doesn't matter where you go, just move 1 square. There you go. As you top a rise, you spot a caravan under attack. Draconians have already massacred the men and are now slaughtering the women and children. They pause when they see you, then rush to attack. Oh, you poor misguided fools. Well, let's just, done, guard, move, done, guard. Wow, that was very fast. Done, guard. We're gonna have to wait. There's no rush. They will be guarding, so there is no point in rushing. Let them come. Why are they so fast? I don't know. Done, guard. You miss, you hit. Okay, the good thing is that we can now hit these guys. And as you can see, these guys do not have 9 hit points. They have much more. They have 13 hit points. So, just have to be more careful. Now, it would be nice if you could hit the target. And that's why you want a backup weapon. Now, we could use a sleep spell, but I feel like very confident in attacking this guy. Now, sadly, we really, really need... I can do this and backstab. There you go. We have a backstab. Now we can just... Oh, we cannot backstab. Well, it doesn't really matter. Or does it? From behind is fine. There you go. There you go. Okay. There you go. You're dead. Okay. You're gonna attack this guy and you lose your weapon. So we're done. As you can see, even though we have not modified the stats, so we're taking some damage. Regardless, the caravan lies in waste before you. The air is filled with the sounds of wailing women and children. All of the Draconians are slain save one, who rips a book from a dead man's hands. He turns to you and merely laughs. Then he takes a step and disappears. Okay. One of the surviving women comes up. Brave warriors, will you help us reach the outpost? All our menfolk have died. Do you help? Yes. Thank you for your help. Congratulations, the party gains experience. Sir Calador gives his cash to staff. Commandant. You enter the office to the sounds of battle. Sir Carl drives his sword through the commandant, who collapses. The body then rides and becomes a Sivak. Sir Carl murmurs, I was afraid of this. As you report, his face grows grey. This is much worse than we feared. We have a patrol in Throtl. Caramon leads it. Find him. Tell him he is desperately needed here. The impostor has emptied the outpost of troops. I know you are inexperienced, but I have no one else to send. So with that being said, can we go into the hall? Because, oh, you cannot, you can see it, but I cannot. So let's reduce to icon so I can see it too. Because in order for the Goldbox companion to work, you actually need to have nothing in the background. So your desktop has to be the only thing you can see. So I can see now that Kirian is ready to level. So let's go to the hall and let's just train character. Kirian, you are ready to become a level 4 thief. And you gain 1 hit point. That's amazing. That's top tier. How did you gain 1 hit point though? You have 17 constitution. How do you gain 1 hit point? Because you're a thief, you get 2 though. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't want to know. What we have to do is go here, fix a party members, save on B. And now we can go back to the armory. We can pool our resources. We have 20 steel. That means we can purchase a short bow for someone who still has no short bow. You. So we can buy a short bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can view items, join the arrows, equip the arrows. So now we are ready. Now we are truly ready to go into Throtl. Now, do you want to go back and get your money? Yes, share. I was afraid this would happen. All right, so we're ready. Let's leave. Do you enter? No. Now what you can do usually is you can roam around the outpost. I know that's a double word. You shouldn't use double words. But if you want to get some experience, just to get a couple of level ups, feel free to do so. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna drop into Throtl. Do you enter? Yes. Throttle's off limit to you. Leave and no one gets hurt. What do? I'm gonna attack. I mean, you're monsters, obviously. Now, Kirian, what I want to do is use the sleep spells on this guy. Excellent. Now, the flank is secure, and we can proceed. Oh, I love the fact that the dwarf is the tank in this case. So what we can do now is we can start by... Ooh, that's a big hit. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna drop another sleep spell, and it's gonna be right here. There you go. 7 people have been put to sleep. Now Tabitha is a ranger, so let's start moving forward. Now what we can do is we can make some room for everybody. Now let's begin. Erini, you are a cleric. Now one thing you need to know is that if you cast, say, Bless in combat, only the people who are not engaged with the enemy, which means these 3 guys and gals, they will receive the Bless. So it is very important to know when the fight is going to happen so you can cast Bless on everybody. Now, because we're going to sleep everybody, it's okay. We just don't care about, blessing. So we can just go and start bashing these guys. Now, we need another sleep, most likely. Because not everybody has been slept by, but, for now, this will have to suffice. Yes. The dwarf. Now, Sir Calador, you are going to move this way. Take this guy down. You will take this guy down. Now we have Tabitha. Tabitha, this guy's down. Now I could... No, I don't want to attack the ally. I could use the bow, but I don't really see a reason for it, so we're gonna just smash this guy's face in. Delay. Quit. And you can move forward a couple of spaces. And you can start bashing these guys. They want to attack Erini, which is fine by me. One cruel blow, one... Oh, this guy just recovered from the sleep spell. I think he just made his saving throw. That's okay. There you go. Now, let's just... Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I know. Lorelei, you need to absolutely start bashing this guy. Erin is getting hit. Now let's delay because Kirian is a thief. If we can delay, we can move Tabitha over here. Oh, damn it! He turned. Well, I have an idea that might just work. We're gonna delay. Okay, now, guys. Okay, Tabitha, you're going to delay. You're going to delay. You're going to attack. Now you're going to backstab. That's how you backstab in this game. Now we can move forward, eliminate the leader. Oh, you don't have a longsword. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to re-equip it to you. View items. Yes, because when you kill Buzz, they become stone, and sometimes your weapons become stuck into the body of the Buzz. So you have to retreat to re-equip them at the end of the combat. That's what... Oh, that's... I'm so sorry. You can flee in panic. You can attack twice, but I can still gonna kill you. Okay. There you go. Down it goes. I don't want to continue the battle. We're gonna take some spoils. Obviously, Tabitha, you're gonna take the scale mail. And Kergan, you're gonna take the scale mail. That's an improvement. And Lorelei, you're gonna take the scale mail. Kirian, you're gonna take the scale mail. So that leaves me with just one more scale mail that I require for Erini. Now, Tabitha, view items, remove the ring mail, get the scale mail. Good, you gain one armor class. One armor class is 5% chance to not get hit. Just so you know where it stands. View items, remove the ring mail, get the scale mail. Now, good. Let's exit this. We don't have need of broadswords because broadswords are not that great. And now we have a problem. As you can see, we did suffer a lot of wounds. We need a good place to rest. So what is a good place to rest? If I remember correctly, let me encamp and save on B. A good place to rest should be this way. No, it's not. Hobgoblin growls. What? More of them? I thought the plan was a secret. Let's attack. I mean, cast. We need sleep. Sleep needs to be cast right here. We need to take out these guys. We just... Yeah, there's not much difference. Let's just take out this trash. There you go. There you go. Okay, so Sir Calador, you're gonna have to start bashing these guys. 11 damage is nice. Let's wait until they have performed their actions. Erini, are you going to... You know what? You have taken some damage, so how about we... items. Remove this, equip the short bow. Now, this is not great taco, but it is better than nothing. Let's start bonking these guys. You have another arrow because you can dent 2 arrows in Dungeons and Dragons. Let's start by taking these guys down. Arrows. Kirian, you do the same. So remove, get the short bow, and attack. What I want to do is get the helpless guys out of the picture. Okay, so you can now attack. Maybe. Lorelei, you have the short bow. You can also cast a Cure Light Wound spell, but not right now. What I want to do is remove this guy from the equation. And when you only shoot one arrow is because the other arrow just missed. And also you can only kill one helpless guy. Just in case you're wondering why I cannot attack 2 guys at the same time. Like so. See, I can now... Oh, well, probably the other thing missed. Or maybe I just misremember rules. Whatever. It's okay. See, we're missing, so we need to attack with our melees. The elves are good with longswords and longbows. We don't have longbows. But we can take scale mails. So Erini, you're gonna take a scale mail. Now we can go next. And there is not much else we can take from this one. Ring mail, get the scale mail. There you go. Now you have... With what? Oh yeah, you have that armor class, yes. Now there is nothing here, so if we search and move, there is nothing in this area. Not every room leads somewhere. What we need to do is find a place where we can rest. A man gibbering with fear stumbles into view. He cries out in anguish. Caramon, where are you? Look out! Above you! It's a trap! You record the rest of his speech as journal entry 38. And you know what that means? It means it's time for you to enjoy some screen sharing. Because journal entry 38, good gods, it should be like here. They're back! Back there! Who? Look out! No, no, no! I stabbed one, but he took my sword! I couldn't get it out of his body! Caramon! His eyes clear for a moment, and he becomes more lucid. Listen to me, he says. They've captured Caramon. Most of our party has been wiped out. He suddenly jerks about. What's that? Get them! They've got Caramon! Find him! I'll find him! North! North and west and south! Traps! Back up! Go back now! Quiet, quiet, quiet! Look out! Above you! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He gets a slightly mad conspirational look on his face. I saw a money chest in a room to the east. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna get there. And I'm set. He looks around and leans towards you. You wanna help, huh? What just say? The terrorized looks come back. He screams and gasps in terror. Well, that's fantastic, bro. I think he just doesn't suffer from PTSD or something. I guess he does. There you go. So let's go and find out this amazing place to rest, because we need to rest. Let's look at the area. So this could be a good place to rest. Let's get inside. Monsters attack. Shocking. All right. They should not be that difficult. As you know, these guys are not the greatest tool in the box, the AIS, but we can definitely... Oh my god, 1 damage? Seriously? Oh boy. Let's begin. And you should be going this way. Take this guy down. And you start beating on the Hobgoblin leader. It's very dangerous because Caravan has only 11 hit points. So I might as well... I don't want to throw a sleep spell. We're gonna have to just use our bows. That's 11 damage. And definitely in the beginning of the game, the bow is the strongest weapon you have by virtue of attacking 2 units. So I'm sorry, by landing 2 attacks. So you can really do some real damage. And you cannot sneak attack this guy. But that's fine because we won. This was not a very difficult battle. 31, we can take what? Nothing, nothing. I don't want to go back. And search. Nothing. So this is not a good place to rest. We need to find a better place to rest. Like, I don't know, this one. We can take... we can exit. We can take Kyrian and tell him to pick the lock. A cleric is opening a chest. His undead minions attack. Okay. So we can definitely aim at this guy. Good, he cannot cast now because we've dealt damage to him. We can now turn the undeads. And because we're turning 2 levels higher, I mean... Alright. Let's deal with this guy. Well, there you go. Come on. Guys, this guy has 3 armor class. There you go. See, it's not that difficult. The cleric goes down, and the crowd goes wild. We got some experience. We can share and we can take the loot. Now, he's got some serious loot here. Now, what is magical here is at the bottom of the list, like in all Goldbox games. So we got clerical scrolls with neutralized poison, which we're gonna give to Erini. So take those 2 scrolls. We have a potion of healing, which we can give to, I don't know, maybe Caravan, you can take a potion of healing. And then we have a shield. The shield is magical and we should give it to someone who would benefit a lot. Now, Caravan is gonna be on one of the flanks, and so is Tabitha. So we can take the shield and give it to Tabitha. Now the chainmail we can give to Caravan. Sure. The mace and the shield, these are common. So we should go and grab 1 more armor class, right? If we do this, yes. Tabitha, you will also get 1 more armor class because the shield is magical. Now you may wonder, how do you know this stuff? It's because I've played this game a couple of times. Alright, I don't want to go back and claim this treasure. This looks like a safe place to rest. So, without further ado, guys, let's fix the party. And let's magic memorize. Now, the moves should be for the white mage. So we should find Lorelei with the bonus spells, yes. So, bonus sleep spells. How do I know there is the moon bonus? Is because these 3 circles Those are the moons. The blue one is the dark moon. It's for the evil mages, which is the enemy. The white and the red are for white mages and red mages. Those are the red moon and the white moon. So when the moon is full, you get more caster levels, more bonus spells, and their spells are more difficult to resist, I think. We should look in the manual. The red moon is the same for the red mages, or red spells, I think. And this one is if you want to suffer more against the enemies, or the enemy spellcasters. Now we cannot memorize much else, I think, because yes, the red moon is not a full moon, so we cannot get our bonus spells back, which means sadly we have to save on B. Okay, let's keep moving. I want to explore one more area. That area is right here. And before we do anything, this time I know there is a fight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast a bless. There you go. Everybody is blessed. I don't think I have any other spells I can use. No. So we're gonna move and we're gonna go in. Voices echo nearby. Mertani's plan is about to. What do you do? Now you can get the jump and attack, or you can eavesdrop for a bit more experience. Eggs in the temple. Detonite. Conversion. Ambush. You are discovered. Shocking, I know. So what we need to do, these guys, they are not casters. They have fighters, and I want to wait just right here. You know what? It would be better if we wait here though. So just stay here and guard. Move back, down and guard. You can delay. You can move back here and just delay. Now, you can move back here, Kyrian, and you can just... honestly, you can attack with this guy, though it doesn't make much sense. So we're just gonna have to wait here. Done, quit. We're gonna have to wait until they bunch up, and then we're gonna kill them. Alright, so Tabitha did delay. Okay, now move forward and attack this guy. Good. Now we're gonna delay. I want everybody. You are gonna be guarding, that's fine. If you can take one down before they get slept, it's okay. What I need to do is get them to come here, guys. I need you to bunch up. That's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna cast a sleep spell on this guy. It's just a waste of time. So, we're gonna take this guy down. Good. We're gonna try and take... I'm gonna just wait, honestly. Delay. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. Let's delay. Okay, we have a first row of guys. We're gonna delay. Okay, we need to wait one more round to make this worth our time, because ideally I just want to use one spell. Now you are going to attack this guy. You are going to attack this guy. You're gonna miss anyways, so who cares? Okay, there you go. That's what I want to see. That's right. And there you go. Now, they're nicely bunched up in a 3x3 square. So, delay. We're gonna cast a nice sleep spell with Lorelei. I did not sleep, right? I'm a genius. Okay. Now these guys are all asleep. Not all of them. That's okay. We can start by taking down the guys that are asleep. You're gonna delay. Oh, you're the only one left. Well, that's a shame. Alright, so we have one dude. Okay, we did not sleep that many. We have to do our best, though. Do I want to... Let's start by taking down these guys. I'm pretty sure you are helpless. So we can backstab this guy, no problem. View items, let's remove the short bow and get the longsword going. We should get a +4 bonus for backstabbing. Aim at this guy. 4 damage. You're fleeing in panic and he's dead. Now we can kill this guy. There you go. Down he goes. I don't want to continue the battle. Share and we can take stuff. A scale mail, a shield and a broadsword. There is nothing magical in this group, so we can avoid everything. Okay, so we do... Okay, we can go here. Broken swords and armor indicate the remains of a battle. You recognize the heraldic device of a Solamnic knight. We can go back here and rest. Monsters attack. Yay! Okay, now this is very dangerous because those centipedes, they're going to be throwing poison around. How did you miss 9 armor class? Now I'm curious. Now I can sweep, and I probably should. 1 and 2. So fighters get the ability to sweep small creatures. So rats, all these guys. Let's begin by taking down these guys. Aim, and this guy goes down. There you go. Now you need to sweep this guy, and you missed for some reason. Eventually they will hit me, and that is going to be a hell of a problem. We're gonna take down those rats. Now I would like not to be killed by that giant centipede. The thing is that Caravan has a save against poisons, I think. You're gonna sweep. And Erini, you need to take down this thing. Thank you. And you take down this guy. Just delay. We're gonna use the fighters. I mean, you're all fighters. You know. Well, you know it's 9 armor class. You could hit this guy. Thank you. No. Okay. That's good. This is a safe place to rest, so we're gonna encamp, fix, magic. Let's do this properly this time. Now we have sleep spells, which we can memorize. Yes. Kyrian, you cannot memorize anything, and Erini, you can memorize a bless. Sadly, in this game, you cannot. The game does not remember your spells. I think. We'll see about that. No, the game does not remember. I think. Maybe in Dark Queen of Krynn. But as for now, Caravan did gain a level, and it's probably gonna be, yes, a fighter level. I doubt. Yeah, he's going for level 3. So it's 2000, 4000. So you are just barely scraping by that. From 4000 it should go to 8000 and then 16,000. I don't remember. I don't honestly. Oh, 7,000 maybe. 7,000, then 11,000. So we still have 3,000 experience that we can play around with and potentially finish this entire stage. So we're gonna go ahead and save on B. All right. I don't want to quit to DOS. And I would say, guys, I'd say it's going well up to this point, but I'm gonna just let you know that due to the enemy scaling, because we're playing on champion difficulty, the sleep spell is gonna wear off pretty quickly. The novelty is gonna just poof disappear. So we're gonna have to focus on hold monsters or hold persons and Stinking Cloud. Stinking Cloud is the top tier MVP spell. You can literally slay dragons with Stinking Cloud. You just have to be a little bit lucky. And hold person is absolutely a good spell because it allows you to hold enemies. Now, a thing about hold person, you should probably cast it on fighters because it's a mental compulsion, and I think fighters are weaker to those kind of spells compared to spellcasters. Anyways, we're gonna throw it anyways at spellcasters because there is no other reason not to. We can use Thinking Cloud for the melees. Anyways, I hope that we will be able to move pretty quickly with the game and not have too many struggles. Although I must say, I do like the back line. Like the front line is all pure classes. Alright, so the front line is gonna have a lot of HPs. Granted, I get good rolls. And the back line is gonna just throw spells. Because in the back line we have 2 clerics and 2 mages and 1 thief. The thief can backstab for humongous amounts of damage. And you can also cast spells. So we're gonna have double fireball, maybe a lightning bolt, maybe a delayed blast fireball. And the cleric is gonna have all persons and the like. And restorations mostly. Because in my previous playthrough, I went with a ranger and knight, which I think they are the basic of any party. And I had a dwarven fighter cleric. I had 2 elves. And yes, and 1 kender. The kender was a cleric thief, which capped at level 12, I think, cleric, and the dwarf at level 10. So I did not have a pure cleric. So I had a lot of problems with undeads and general healing magic. I did not have the best spells for cleric, like blade barrier and all the stuff. And the mages were just fighter mage. One was a fighter mage, and the other was a fighter mage thief. I don't remember, but it was a party similar to this one, but we now have no limits on class selections. Oh, I have a cleric ranger now instead of a cleric thief. But guys, I will see you in the next episode. Hopefully you are enjoying this series and you'll keep around and see what happens. We're gonna go up to the Dark Queen of Krynn and we're gonna finish the game with this party. Hopefully they will not suck, which is good. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.